meeting of the Lake Como Mayor and Council to order. Please rise for a salute to the flag and a moment of silent reflection. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Sunshine law, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the adoption of a resolution by the Mayor and Council on the 7th day of January 2025, in which a resolution, the time and place of agenda and regular meetings commencing with January 7th were set forth. Notice of same was delivered to the Asbury Park Press, the CoStar, and Tap Into, and a copy of the notice is posted on the Borough website and on the bulletin board in Borough Hall. All meetings are open to the public.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Here.
Scull? Here. Antoino?
Here.
Councilman DeMoro is not here tonight. Councilmember Ventris?
Here.
Abala Doyle? Here.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the October 7th meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. First item on our agenda under communications, proclamations, and presentations. We have a proclamation from the council, mayor and council to our first responders, many of whom are with us tonight. On October 28th, 2025, it is National First Responders Day. We thought it was very important and a part of our responsibility as a mayor and council to not only show respect, but thanks to all of our first responders. We have had discussions on this council over the years on the value of all of our first responders. And I can tell you, sitting here as a member of the Belmar Water Rescue Team and next to a gentleman who was on the South Belmar Fire Department for 44 years, twice a chief, that we all understand the value of our first responders. We've had conversations in private and in public about that value and how it is almost impossible to put a price tag on what you provide to our community and communities. So, be it resolved, whereas on National First Responders Day, we recognize and celebrate all the brave and dedicated first responders who risk their lives, standing on the front lines of our community, selflessly serving and protecting the citizens of the borough of Lake Como in times of crisis. Our first responders represent the best of who we are as people. They are the police officers and dispatchers who answer our calls with honor and resolve, working tirelessly to protect lives, uphold the law, and ensure the safety and well-being of our residents, and ready to help no matter the situation. They are the firefighters courageously running towards the flames, putting themselves in harm's way to protect our lives, properties, and the safety of their communities. They are the emergency medical technicians responding swiftly and skillfully to every call for help, providing life-saving care and compassion in the most critical moments of need. They are the water rescue team with unwavering courage and selfless dedication, risking their own safety to protect and save the lives of others in times of peril. They are the public works departments, often silently there, providing vital support to their emergency response partners, helping protect essential services and restoring those services following an emergency. And whereas, whether in natural disasters, accidents, medical emergencies, or public health and safety threats, first responders stand ready to act with courage, compassion, and commitment, providing vital aid and protection where their communities need them most. And whereas it is the public interest for the citizens, government leaders, and the youth in the borough of Lake Como to gain knowledge of and maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of our first responders' efforts in their respective communities. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and council, do hereby designate October 28th, 2025 as National First Responders Day in the borough of Lake Como. We urge all our residents to join with us in paying tribute to our public works, water rescue, EMTs, firefighters, police officers, and dispatchers, and other emergency personnel to recognize the substantial contributions they make to protecting our health, safety, and advancing the quality of life for all. All of you in attendance and all of you that are not here, I thank you all very much for your service and your dedication to our communities. I applaud you. Thank you. So, just just a couple of quick thoughts, and I spoke a little bit before, and I'll ask anybody on the dais to speak. We don't usually get this many people at a meeting here. So this is not just unusual, but for me it's a little special because I pretty much know each and every one of you. Some of you I've had relationships with for over 20 years, some over 30 years. And you are what makes this community a community. Not just Lake Como, but Belmar as well. We are sisters, we are brothers in both communities, and we thank you for everything that you do, and it really is a nice, warming, welcoming feeling to see you walk in here tonight and be with us at this meeting. So I thank you all from the bottom of our hearts, not just mine, but also from the council, to our police, our firefighters, our EMTs and dispatch, our public works, and most importantly, our water rescue. But thank you all very much. I don't know if the council has anything they want to say before we get some pictures in. And we do have a copy of this proclamation, one for every department, okay? We can't waste paper, sorry. I don't know if the council has anything they want to say before we move on.
Just thank you.
Thank you, you said it all.
Okay, thank you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask for two things, or a couple of things. One, I'm going to ask all of our first responders to come stand up here in front of the dais so the council can stand behind you. And somebody can go in the back and take a picture of everybody. And then I would like to take a picture with each department individually, if that's okay. All right, we good with that? All right, so first I'm going to ask everybody to come up, stand in front of the dais. The council can stand up behind you and we can take one picture. I'm short, I'm just
Good or
if you can.
She's like,
That sample's broken.
you did. I heard you. I didn't
That's a good thing, that's a good thing.
Hold on. Focus. Jude probably take a picture of himself. Don't have to.
It's a selfie.
I did. The mayor's phone.
Good?
I'm good, I got one.
All right. I guess we can start with PD. They were here first.
Let's see how it goes. We got the oldest guys. Wow. Right. George, I think he's talking about you. Oh, no. No, you gotta go that
Do you want us standing up? Good idea. Or do you want us to say?
You guys getting in two pictures?
two pitches? Oh, no.
It's so safe in one room.
Go old school.
All right. Don't notice that. One more? No, you're good. All right. Good. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you all very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Great job with the picture.
So yourself. Fire department.
should just battle it out and see who's gonna make it up there. Mike, come on in. All right, you guys go watch out, because I still gotta take a picture.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you gotta do water rescue now.
You gotta move over. That's it. Move over. Thank you.
Folks, water rescue, you guys wanna come on over?
Sure.
Anything we should?
All right.
Thank you. That's what you do.
Appreciate it. Now, last but certainly not least,
Backbone. Lake Como.
I didn't even recognize you guys, I'm not gonna lie.
They're not fluorescent.
They're not glowing in the dark.
You need
Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Sean.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Nice having you.
And back to normal.
That was fantastic.
Can't say much of the time.
No, you're not.
Take a bunch of selfies first.
There might be one or two, man.
Okay. Under communications, we have a letter from the Lake Como Planning Board. Amy, can you read that out for us, please?
To the mayor and governing body, please be advised that at the September meeting of the Lake Como Planning Board, we reviewed the Lake Como Municipal Stormwater Management Plan. Our review was for the purpose of ensuring consistency with the master plan of the borough. Present as a discussion with the members of the board were Borough Engineer Al Hella Jr. and me as the borough attorney. The board found that the report was consistent with the master plan and did not in any way have a negative impact on the borough's master plan. Respectively submitted, Adam Schneider, planning board attorney.
Thank you very much. And we've, do we need to take any more action on that?
Under
It's
new
not tonight?
business is the resolution adopting the revised stormwater management plan.
Thank you very much. Okay, at this time, I will take, I'm sorry, no, we're gonna go to reports of the committee. And we will start with Councilwoman Albaladejo.
Thank you, Mayor. Just to let everyone know that our Small Business Saturday tree lighting is coming up on November 29th. So mark that down on your calendars. We are looking for vendors, and I was assured that the application for vendors would be up on our website after the meeting today. Other than that, all
Thank you.
matters in order.
So thank you. Councilman Ventris.
Thank you, Mayor. This Saturday from 9 to 11 in the morning is the annual Fall Lake Cleanup. We're going to be meeting over at the gazebo, 9 o'clock. We expect the students across the street to come out and help us like they always do. They're very helpful. There's always a very good turnout on their part. Otherwise, all matters are in order.
Thank you very much. Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. All matters are in order.
Councilwoman Scull.
Thank you, Mayor. Just have some updates on Merriman Park. The pickleball court is officially open. Yay! The dog park is also open, but there's still some construction taking place, so it will close from time to time when construction needs to be performed. And then the baseball field lights will be operational by tomorrow night. And then just a reminder that Trunk or Treat in Belmar is taking place this Friday from 5 to 7. It's 16th Ave, kind of across from Bar A and Shillelagh. I think it's called Dempsey Park is the location. So happy holidays, and that's all I have.
Thank you very much. Council President Whitty.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All matters in order. Police Department, got anything you want to bring up?
Not at this time.
Thank you. Other than that, matters in order.
Thank you very much. I have a couple of things on my report that I would like to go over tonight. First, I would like to thank everyone in our town and our neighboring towns of Belmar and Spring Lake for their response to the latest nor'easter that came our way. I know that we did not get hit as hard as we could have, which we were very fortunate. But if you were following the news, you know that the outfall pipe of Lake Como does have an injury to it. We do have a valve that is broken, has been broken for some time. But the DPW of Belmar with we were keeping a close eye from the DPW in Lake Como on the water levels, and they were monitoring that outfall pipe throughout the storm for about 3 days. They were able to lower the level of the lake, and then the lake filled back up again with the storm surge, and the DPW is then able to lower the lake. So I really appreciate all of the work from both of our DPWs to monitor the level of that lake. We did see an increase. It did come over the banks, probably about 2 feet, but it's a lot better than what it could have been if we were not monitoring it. So I want to thank you. Last Saturday, I had my installment of Coffee with the Mayor this month. We talked about a bunch of different things, all positive. There were a lot of questions about code enforcement issues that were passed along to our code enforcer, and he will be taking a look at that. We talked about the updated plans for the first aid property and other buildings in town, and then we also talked about the upcoming construction projects, which we've talked about in past council meetings. But like I said, these Coffee with the Mayors or Coffees with the Mayor are for those that really can't attend these meetings on Tuesday nights. So I want to thank everybody for attending at that time. Also, I received a couple of questions from members or residents of Lake Como. There was an article in last week's CoStar in where Mayor of Spring Lake, Mayor Naughton, discussed her take on the upcoming election and the question that is being posed to Monmouth County residents on the general election ballot. And that question is about increasing tax burden from the county on the residents for open space money. Currently, the county taxes its residents at 2.7 cents per $100 of assessed value, and that money goes directly into an open space fund in which they return grants to municipalities throughout the county. That rate or that price was set in 2017. That rate also stays the same. It does not change. It does not adjust like a municipal rate does. Here in Lake Como, we're able to reduce our rate due to the fact that our assessments are growing. However, the county keeps that rate the same. Therefore, as assessments grow throughout the county, which we know they do every year, then they will collect more and more money into that open space fund. In 2017, the county collected $17.7 million in open space funding, when that was just before the rate changed. In 2025, with the rate at 2.75, the county collected $55.8 million in open space funding. During that time, Lake Como has and received grants from that open space account, or from that open space fund. In 2025, we received $208,949. That is not far off what we pay into that fund as a town. It is definitely less than what we pay. We pay about $260,000 a year. If that question were to pass, and that rate went from 2.75 to 3.75, the residents of Lake Como, their funding to that fund would increase by $75,000, or about it's just under $75 per household. So I wanted to get that information out. I think the fact that that rate is stagnant, that stays the same, that 2.75, the money that the county has been collecting in that fund has grown substantially every year. The county is now asking for a higher rate, which will then increase that funding. The one thing I think is very important to point out is that open space grants that go to the towns or townships or whoever in Monmouth County, they're all matching grants. So we received $208,000 last year from open space grant. We have to match that with $208,000 of our own money. So we are paying money into that open space grant, we are getting some of that back, and then we have to pay additional money to match that grant. So I think that information is important for our residents to have, to make the best informed decision that they can make when going into that voting booth on November 4th. With that, all other matters are in order. Any questions on my report? It's a lot of information. At this time, I'll take a motion to open for public comments on new business.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to comment on any item listed under new business can come to the mic and do so now. Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Under new business, we have a first reading of ordinance 2025-14. This is establishing the Shade Tree Commission after weeks of discussion, offered by Councilman Ventris.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered ordinance 2025-14, ordinance amending Chapter 2, Article 5, boards, committees, and commissions of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of Lake Como, establishing the Borough of Lake Como Shade Commission. This was workshopped in a couple of sessions before, and the purpose of this ordinance is to establish the Borough of Lake Como Shade Tree Commission. In general, the purpose of the Shade Tree Commission would be to advise and make recommendations to the borough about planting trees, maintaining the trees, selecting the types of trees, selecting the locations for trees, and throughout the borough.
Thank you. I just want to add to that discussion that this is something that we've talked about as a council over the last 2 meetings in a workshop. At the last meeting, we had a question about whether or not trees were going to be planted in the verge, and could homeowners refuse those trees being planted in the verge. I can assure you that after reading this and working with council, that this version of the ordinance, trees will be planted in the verge at the owner's request.
And Mayor, if the commission wants to plant a tree in the verge in front of someone's house, they have to get consent from that property owner.
Correct. I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Stahl?
Yes.
Gianfano?
Yes.
Ventris?
Yes.
Alabama Doyle?
Yes.
Thank you. We have resolution 2025-130, offered by Councilman, not tomorrow, he's not here. Doug, you want to tackle this one?
Sure.
offered by Council President Whitty.
So offered resolution 2025-130, resolution authorizing mayor and council to declare Halloween curfew. This is something we do every year, 30-year curfew, from 6 o'clock, from 8 o'clock at night to the following morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Starting on October 29th, ending November 1st.
Thank you, and this is for those people
Under age,
under
age
18.
18.
We have a first, do I have a second?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Scully?
Yes.
Antoino?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Al Baladoyle?
Yes.
Thank you. We have resolution 2025-131, once again offered by Council President Whitty.
So offered resolution 2025-131, a resolution confirming the submission of the best practice checklist inventory to the Director of Division of Local Government Services on behalf of the Borough of Lake Como. This is a housekeeping thing we do every year that the Division of Local Government requires us to do, create a best practice checklist.
Amy, can you add to that a little bit?
Yeah, so it's basically a survey that comes from the state, and going off of how many points the borough receives determines the funding that we can get from the state. So this year we scored 40.5 out of a possible 45 points, which means that Lake Como is entitled to 100% of eligible state aid.
Okay, so we have to work on the 4.5 points.
Yeah.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Scull?
Yes.
Antoino?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Al Baladoyle?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2025-132, offered by Councilwoman Scull.
Thank you, Mayor. Sorry, bear with me for a moment. So offered resolution 2025-132, be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Lake Como that the proper officers be directed and authorized to make payment from the following accounts. Current account, $15,349,60. Water account, $247. General capital fund, $9,688.95. Trust other account, $299.03. ACH wire payments, $524,512.01, for a grand total of $550,096.59.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Scull?
Yes.
Antoino?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Al Baladoyle?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2025-133, offered by Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered resolution 2025-133 is a resolution of the Borough of Lake Como memorializing adoption of an amendment to the Borough Master Plan Municipal Stormwater Management Plan element. Whereas the Mayor and Council has been advised it's necessary to adopt an amendment to the Borough Master Plan Municipal Stormwater Management Plan element. The amendment was prepared by Leon S. Avakian. Monmouth County Planning Board conditionally approved the annexed amended plan on September 15th, 2025. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Lake Como to adopt this, the annexed amended municipal stormwater management plan.
Thank you. And for the record, it has been reviewed by our planning board and found to be adjacent to the master plan. Thank you. So I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Woody?
Yes.
Scull?
Yes.
Antoino?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Al Baladoyle?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2025-134, offered by Councilwoman Al Baladoyle.
Thank you, Mayor. So offering resolution 2025-134. This is a resolution for the renewal of the membership in the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund, otherwise known as the JIF. The Borough of Lake Como is a member of the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. The membership terminates as of December 31st of 2025. And we as a municipality would like to stay and renew our membership. And if this resolution is passed, Lake Como agrees to renew its membership in the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund and to be subject to the bylaws, rules and regulations, coverages, and operating procedures thereof, as presently existing or as modified from time to time by the lawful act of the fund, and the mayor and clerk shall be and hereby are authorized to execute the agreement to renew this membership. and deliver the same to the Monmouth Municipal Joint Insurance Fund, evidencing in the municipality's intent to renew its membership.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty?
Yes.
Strobel?
Yes.
Camporano?
Yes.
Ventries?
Yes.
Carbone?
Yes.
Okay, resolution 2025-135, this is awarding a contract for road improvements offered by Councilman D'Antuono.
Thank you, Mayor. So offered resolution 2025-135, a resolution awarding a contract for improvements to Fernwood Road, Briarwood Terrace, and Pine Terrace. Whereas the Borough of Lake Como is the recipient of a fiscal year 2025 NJDOT municipal aid grant for improvements to the above-mentioned streets. On October 17th, 2025, 4 bids were received for the project. The apparent low bid was submitted by Fernandez Construction of Monroe, New Jersey, with a base bid of $519,538.33, and is the recommendation of the borough engineer to award them the contract. So be resolved by the mayor and council that the contract be awarded to Fernandez Construction Incorporated.
Just for the record, council, in your packet, you do have a spreadsheet of the 4 bids that were provided. Fernandez Construction has done work in Lake Como. Sorry, I'm reading the address and I saw Monroe and I got confused for a second. They have done work in Lake Como in the past. I believe they did all phases of 17th Avenue many years ago. And we have, I don't remember any issues with them, and they have come in significantly lower than other companies. Drew, you have anything you want to add? No.
Question, what kind of work are they gonna be doing? Just paving, or are they doing curbing, sidewalks?
Curbing, sidewalks,
Main
aprons.
signs.
Yes.
Good curbing and
Aprons.
aprons? And then
Also,
are they
also
gonna mill
drainage.
first before they pave?
I'm sorry.
Are they gonna build the road before?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. And when they gonna start?
We have a pre-con coming up soon after, if it's approved tonight, we still have a scheduled pre-con. He really wants to get in and start the drainage and possibly some concrete work this fall, over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So just for the record, I recently sent out a letter to the residents on these 3 streets, letting them know that this was happening, that it was going to start this fall, hopefully, and then stop for the winter and then continue again in the spring. It is important to note that there will be significant disruption to homeowners during this time, especially during the day when milling and paving is happening. The street will not be able to be accessed. After work is done during the day, it will be, you can access, local traffic can access it, but by doing aprons of driveways, there may come times where residents cannot access their driveways either. So that was spelled out in the letter to the homeowners, and hopefully I was asking homeowners to be respectful of their neighbors that may not be able to walk at great distance from parking on a different street. I suggest that many of the residents park down by the lake, or they would be able to park on a different street on this side of Fernwood Road, and especially, I'm specifically talking about Fernwood Road right now, but with the dead-end streets as well, to have some type of recognition of those that would not be able to walk a great distance. I would, just to be transparent, one of these roads that is being done is a road that I live on, and I plan on parking around the corner. So, do I have any other questions?
Will there also be parking up where First Lake Williams?
So there was discussion at one point that we were going to be able to bluestone that and use it as a parking lot. It turns out that that is gonna come at a great cost. So it would cost us about $10,000 to do that, so we're gonna try to avoid that.
Okay.
But it's definitely something we can talk about if we ever find the need to do.
So I lived through this on 17th already, and just, it's helpful to do your grocery shopping when you don't have to park far away. Because I learned that the hard way.
So, I will tell you that, from what I understand from our engineer, is that at night, most of the road you will be able to park overnight. You will have to have your car moved by a certain time in the morning, and then you will not be allowed to have your car back until after a certain time in the afternoon, but you will be able to park overnight, which is a good thing. And the construction company and our engineer will be on site every day. Police will be there for traffic as well, and they hopefully will be very communicative to our residents.
Yeah, they were. That's good too, yeah.
Mayor, you said you sent out a letter. Have you heard from any of the residents?
I haven't heard any negative feedback. Pete, did you
No.
get the letter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
I got the letter too, but I wasn't gonna give myself negative feedback. So no, I haven't heard, I don't know if you've heard anything.
No, nothing.
I think being transparent and being proactive and communicating with the residents is gonna go a long way.
That's a great one. Yeah.
We do, just as a note, we do have projects coming up in the future that will do the same thing in different areas of the town as well. Do I have a second?
Second,
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitty,
Yes.
Stahl,
yes.
Antonio,
Yes.
Ventries,
Yes.
Al Valadroyo.
Yes.
Thank you. That concludes our new business. At this time, I'll take a motion to open up for public comments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come to the mic with any comments at all for the council can do so now. Seeing none, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next meeting, please.
The next regular meeting of the mayor and council will be held on Wednesday, November 5th, at 7:30 PM in the Lake Como meeting room. All meetings are open to the public.
Are we going to change that? Because we're all going to be, oh no, that's
That's the one
following
that's
meeting. All right.
yeah,
So
that's the
November-
only one in November.
All right, so this is the day after election.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, okay, thank you, November 5th, I appreciate it. Have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? You're adjourned, thank you all very much.